Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe and notification button. So I just got finished filming my project pan. We'll see. Okay. So I have ordered the new McGrath palette. I have not gotten it yet. But something I have noticed, because I'm really trying to get all of her stuff, not all of her stuff, like all of her palettes, just because I love them that much, and I'm trying to have the collection, so like an entire collection, meaning like all of them she's ever made, but that's breath, Susan. Okay, so in doing my research, because I've been watching a bunch of videos about her palettes, first of all, let me say that I didn't keep the boxes on the big palettes. I didn't keep the boxes on any palettes, to be honest, because I don't need more shit in this house. But as far as the Mothership palettes, I have every one. This is the first one. So the reason why I pulled this out and I want to film an eye look for you guys is because on Pat's website, you know, because I can call her Pat, right? Like we're best friends. Anyways, on the website, they have all of the 10-pan palettes. They're out of like one, maybe two of them, but they're coming soon. So if you're interested in rounding out your collection, you may want to take a peek. She's also offering 3 of the palettes together, and I don't recall which ones they were, but it's like $300, so you save $75 by getting the bundle. I know, it sounds like a lot. It is a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot. That's hideous, Susan. It is a lot. But the way I buy this high-end stuff, it's no trick. It's the Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm, all that. That does it in 4 payments, just like QVC has done for years with Easy Pay. So the only difference is, I believe it comes out every 2 weeks, not once a month like QVC. But that's okay, right? I get what I get, and I pay for it, and then it's done. I'm not putting it on a credit card. It's paid in cash. So, and if you pay it in 4 weeks, it's no interest. So it's just like cash. So that's my big disclaimer. I think I just tried to justify why I have all this shit. All right. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. The first palette. And I would tell you that they don't all have the names on them. Yeah, they don't have their names on them. Beyond Mothership. And they don't even tell you which Mothership it is. I do notice that I have not peeled the plastic off yet, which is probably okay. All right, so I'm actually going to do a pretty dark eye look with this because, well, because I want to. Is there more need than that? Oh, friggin' snot you are, Susan. I'm not trying to be. I'm not. It just happens. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go in and I want to put a gray down because I'm going dark. Sorry. It's just my thing. So I almost feel like I could do this, then this, then this, then this. We're going to see how this works out. But to do my crease up, I'm going to go in with this taupey cool shade just to kind of do some blending up. Please excuse my eyeliner. I am not talented at that at all, which is why I'm getting it permanently done in a couple of weeks. I like it. I like that I love it when I see it on other people. I just have no skills. All right, so now I'm going into that dark gray and just kind of blending that up into that smoky color. Something is wrong with me eyes, not this palette, because it's not normally patchy. Not normally. Not normally. And this may be dark enough for some people. Like we're gonna do the whole look without going in with a black besides this, because like I said, black is tough at best to blend. I would, you know, I use a very small blending brush when I put black on, and yeah. Just gonna start to pull that down some. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go into this darker right here, this darker gray shimmer. And I'm gonna put it on the outer part of the lid. And I'm gonna put it on see it? Can you see what it's doing? My creepy, crappy eyes. And then I'm gonna put it a little bit on the inner part. Beautiful. And then I'm going to go into this lighter, it's like a grayish, bluish color. And we're going to put that in the middle of our eye. Kind of like a halo effect. So we could potentially say, hey, this is a look, right? This is a look. And I could probably get away with it. Why not? I can get away with it. Get away with most of the shit I do. But I don't know if I want to. What is that? I don't like that other shade by itself. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. You see what I'm doing now? Trying to match the lids and the direction of the shadow. Okay, so the last thing I will do, and I'll tell you why I'm doing this, is I am going to go ahead and add the black. And I'm adding the black because of the dimension. I just need a little bit more dimension to this. So I'm just going to add some black to the outer part of my eye there. See? It's a little bit, doesn't make it look like I'm trying so hard. Okay. Now, this is palette 1. It also has some blue and yellow in there. I will try that too at a later point, but this is kind of, it's just kind of what I like. Yes, it's pretty dark, but I'm okay with it. I don't wear looks like this to work often. Because most people don't understand. But sometimes if I've got a like gray dress on or a black dress on, I totally do go this way. I think it's a very glamorous look. Probably do it in a little bit longer time than 11 minutes because I'm very cautious with work stuff. I just am, because, you know, otherwise, you know the deal. People like to make comments, and golly day, I hate to have to punch somebody in the throat early in the day when I do that. I don't think so. I don't like you. I don't like you a bit. Not with this look. So I'm going back into that very light gray. And I'm just putting it on my inner corners. And then we're going to shape it up on the brow bone. And that's going to be pretty much our look. Now, one would say, are you going to keep that lip color? No. No, sir, I'd rather knock socks off. Thank you very much. All right, guys. The other thing I normally do when I'm doing a very dark look like this is I do this first and then do my face, like my foundation and everything, but we're okay for now. I would normally also probably put some lashes on with it. But this is the Pat McGrath palette number 1, and I'm tired of hearing everybody talk shit about our palette, so we're gonna go all the way through. All right, guys. See you next time when we get to review another Pat McGrath palette.